questions for all my shots, just like I'm Iris and I got answers. She a bad bitch throwing tantrums, but I keep on pounding her like Panthers. A white boy keep her safe like Santa. She keep on watching her flow like Pine, the only one fucking hot. Fuck, at least that's what she tell me. You can't trust no bitch, you know that's law, done turn into a feeling. You can pour your all into a bitch, don't let her run you empty. I love her head, but she ain't got no mind. Oh, you just got some chemistry. This bitch so bad, she look just like Mariah. On science, I turned to history. She thought I was fucked up in my head. I turned a bad bitch straight to memories. I been counting up these days, but these friends getting to me. Whoa, so much on my mind, can't take no more. All them lies they can't control. They keep on telling me they dead for me, but that's some shit they don't show. Been traumatized and blindfolded. And peep this shit they did behind my back, but somebody changing my lifestyle. I know sometimes I'm just bound to go and be great. Don't put my pipe down, niggas pythons. I just know I'm to keep my Drake. It don't cost to show your love. Sometimes love is all it takes. I got scars, this shit so crazy. You can see it all on my face. So I go out like Tony Montana. All that hate shit, fake shit, playing both sides. I can't stand it. They got questions for all my shots, just like I'm Iris and I got answers. She a bad bitch throwing tantrums, but I keep on pounding her like Panthers. A white boy keep her safe like Santa. I keep on pounding her like Panthers. Bad bitch throwing tantrums. Changing my lifestyle, I know sometimes I'm just bound to go and be great. Don't put my pipe down, niggas pythons, I just know I'm to keep my Drake. It don't cost to show your love, sometimes love is all it takes. I got scars, this shit so crazy, you can see it all on my face. So I go out like Tony Montana, all that hate shit, fake shit, playing both sides, I can't stand it. They got questions for all my shots, just like I'm Iris and I got answers. She a bad bitch throwing tantrums, but I keep on pounding her like Panthers. A white boy keep her safe like Santa. She keep on watching her flow like Pine, the only one fucking hot. Fuck, at least that's what she tell me. You can't trust no bitch, you know that's law, done turn into a feeling. You can pour your all into a bitch, don't let her run you empty. I love her head, but she ain't got no mind. Oh, you just got some chemistry. This bitch so bad, she look just like Mariah. On science, I turned to history. She thought I was fucked up in my head. I turned a bad bitch straight to memories. I been counting up these days, but these friends getting to me. Whoa, so much on my mind, can't take no more. All them lies they can't control. They keep on telling me they different.
Back row.
Hey, number one rule in the game, trust nobody. Keep my hat low on you niggas, ain't nobody. Couple summer trips to Belize, I know Bobby. Until they take you out, my nigga, you're nobody. Number one rule in the game, trust nobody. Keep my hat low on you niggas, ain't nobody. Couple summer trips to Belize, I know Bobby. Until they take you out, my nigga, you're nobody.
I got mine, so get yours. Hit Poppy for the big score. Get your weight up, nigga. Fucking up, time to wake up, nigga. Hit the gym, get a shape up, nigga. Let's get it in. Quiet as kept, cause a riot in self. I got no new friends, I admire myself. Let it burn with a bitch, watch it pride myself. Bougie shit, got my nose in the air, I don't see nobody. Ask me straight up, I don't need no poppies. New niggas nowadays, somewhere breaking the code probably. 10-4, I'm on the road copy. In the air, yellow bone, private jet, getting slow taffy. Say your name was? I don't even know Poppy. Oh, and I know you from where? Private jets, yellow bone, slow taffy.
Number one rule in the game, trust nobody. Keep my hat low on you niggas, ain't nobody. Couple summer trips to Belize, I know Poppy. Until they take you out, my nigga, you're nobody. Number one rule in the game, trust nobody. Keep my hat low on you niggas, ain't nobody. Couple summer trips to Belize, I know Poppy. Until they take you out, my nigga, you're nobody.
Nowadays can't see the real in niggas. I done dealt with the realest niggas, hard to decipher the realer niggas. Used to be solid, the seal is missing. Martin Luther, the dream is distant. Me and Poppy converse only on plane trips. Bad bitches run the cars and lane switch. Low key, money good, that's king shit. Papa don't even know what my name is, but real talk. Ask me straight up, I don't need no poppies. New niggas nowadays, somewhere breaking the code probably. 10-4, I'm on the road copy. In the air, yellow bone, private jet, getting slow taffy. Say your name was? I don't even know Poppy. Oh, and I know you from where? Private jets in the
game, just nobody. Keep my hat low on you, niggas ain't nobody. Couple summer trips to Belize, I know Bobby. Until they take you out, my nigga, you're nobody. Number one rule in the game, trust nobody. Keep my hat low on you, niggas ain't nobody. Couple summer trips to Belize, I know Bobby. Until they take you out, my nigga, you're nobody. Hey.
When I needed you the most, 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 when I needed you the most. When I needed you the most, you wasn't there. You wasn't there. Yes, it's safe to say that you don't care for me. Don't know what it feel like to let you play with me. This is real life. This ain't no make believe. Baby, this is real life. This ain't no make believe. I survived the struggle. Welcome to the jungle, baby. This is real life. This ain't no make believe. Don't know what it feel like.
Good evening. It is let's see, 9:58. Hey, this thing must be turning into I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like a late night show, but it is. But it is involving. So I gotta hit you with that Key Sweat late night voice. Hello.
I gotta be strong, girl. You did me wrong. Oh, my bad.
Whoa there, buddy. Like seriously, that's what you're doing.
That's how you feeling. Hey, you that's how you bring one of the greatest R&Bs of all time, sir. You gotta
like
shit.
Nah, we ain't about to do that. This cat talking about hitting the old the Key Sweat.
Ain't nobody came here to see you, Otis.
Nah, don't do him like that.
Oh, I know Eddie Kane who can't sing talking.
I can do that song.
Huh? You want to take my spot, fast? You can't have it.
It was cold that night.
Mama ain't been the same since you slapped her, L, right?
Whoa. Hey, yo, I'm gonna have to put a little ding on the bell. Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't got the topics up tonight because we kind of freestyling tonight, so y'all gonna have to bear with us. Mm-hmm. But we need y'all in the comments because without the comments and without them stars, this we got to keep this going. So we need them stars and we need them comments, especially them comments. So we gonna kick it off with the first which category should we go with? We should go with which questions do you think we should start with?
Hey y'all, I'm back again for part 2.
For part 2.
So we're gonna do the agree or disagree topics again.
Disagree.
So we got some relationship topics, some privacy topics, finances, love, society. We're gonna dip and dabble in all of them pretty much. So we're first gonna start off with relationships.
Relationship. So not love.
Oh, we got a love topic, but it's relationships.
So relationships. Okay, so we're gonna skip over love and go straight to relationships.
Dive in.
I mean, okay. Hey, yo, deep sea diving.
All right. So, agree or disagree? Couples should have access.
Disagree. Disagree. I'm coming out the gate on this one. You know what? Yeah, I disagree. You didn't even got to read the last one. I think I heard it.
Hey, y'all call me country night. I'm sipping out that mason jar.
Moonshine, right?
Look at him choking. Oh, man. That's why I started choking.
Boy, you started. Bro, you all right, bro?
You need to scrub.
You talking about some moonshine? No, it's not.
You need to scrub.
Sweet tea. Shut up.
Whoa.
I got sweet tea too.
No, my bad.
Now, what was it? What was the
I forgot what the first question.
Yeah, what was the question?
I actually didn't finish the question.
Okay,
excuse us.
I'm sorry.
So the first question is, couples should have access to each other's phone passwords. Do you agree or do you disagree?
I gotta ask a question. So when you say access to, so you mean you have their face in the phone type deal? Oh, you mean
the
like
question doesn't elaborate that deep, but it's just
a password in general.
Right.
Okay.
Agree or disagree?
Damn, I'm gonna let y'all have it first. Give me time to think.
Passwords?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then we kind of touch on this.
We talked about it a little one time before.
So we should have exposure. to like just go in, just passwords.
Yeah,
boom.
just passwords. Like, do you agree that your partner should just have access to unlock your phone?
Yeah.
Whenever they want to.
Yes.
Can you be neutral on this?
You can be
Can I
neutral.
agree to this? Not the. I don't know.
You can be neutral.
But,
Yeah, I wanna be-
but the reason why I don't like the question because
I wanna be
I'm
neutral.
not gonna say I agree or disagree because I'm just gonna say it like this. The only problem I'm having with the question is if you're checking your person's phone on a regular, what are you always need to be looking for something?
Okay.
Because it does pose that question.
Yeah, right.
Because
It does.
it's like saying, don't get me wrong, if you need to use the phone to make a phone call because your phone dead, yeah, I can understand that. But to every time you turn around, my phone is in your hand.
What if your partner got a better camera?
What if? Well, then guess what? Hey, but we gotta take you to the Verizon. You gotta upgrade.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
You gotta do something because I can't have you having a lesser camera than me.
So So Reese is neutral.
Yeah, I want
You
to neutral on
disagree.
that one.
Belle, what makes you
I'm
feel
pretty
comfortable enough to be on that level with your partner
Yes.
to have access to your passwords?
So, yes.
First things first, giving all honor and glory to God. Let me say it like this.
Amen.
Oh, you gotta see how you.
Hallelujah.
If you ain't got nothing
Amen.
to hide,
Okay, nothing.
and you ain't doing that, what's the purpose? Not she should have access. It shouldn't be a problem.
So
Valid.
Bell, can you don't mind if I chime into him a little bit?
Go ahead.
Because Bell, I'm not beating you up, but I'm just saying you're basically saying right now, and I gotta lean into the mic. Bell is trying to say that he has no problem with his girl just basically picking up his phone and going through it randomly whenever she wants.
I mean, I have nothing to hide. She already, at points in time, picks up my phone. If she wanted to, it's open. She could do it when I give it to her to put the music on. If she don't feel like, if her phone is being used for something else,
Right.
she could do it anytime she wanted to. That she's had access to my phone now. So what's the difference of me being comfortable enough and within myself as a man saying, hey, I ain't doing that. I ain't cheating. I ain't cheaping. I'm comfortable in my maturity enough to say that there's no reason for me to be insecure about my phone. Now, if I was doing dirt or I was doing something wrong as a man, then I would be like, oh no, it's no. Your interactions with your person let you know. She gave me access to her phone anytime, done told me the password to her phone. I don't remember it because we don't. It's just about your relationship.
Okay.
So not everybody's gonna have the same aspect. But as far as myself, my personal opinion, I believe yes, you should be able to have access to your partner phone if you're mature in your relationship and it's serious enough. Now, if you just starting a date, no. Or you ain't married? No.
Okay.
Boom.
I'm not.
So Belle, I
Okay,
think
for
you
my
made it
personal
clear
opinion, 'cause
that
y'all
you
can't
agree.
No, nobody knows.
No, it's all right.
No, you got. I hear what you saying.
Belle agrees.
I get where I definitely get where Bell coming from. When he specify how he does, right? It's just you know a lot of times.
I just feel like you already about to go there.
No, a lot of
It's this category.
It's just how you kind of want. I said,
you got to warm it up a little bit. Warm it up a little bit. But no, it's just. But the thing is, and I just want to say, like. So what happens is, and the reason why I feel like I just want to remain neutral, but I really can say I disagree.
Y'all, we got a few comments.
Is because what happens a lot of times
already.
Yeah,
what
we
happens,
got some comments.
Hey, Miss, what's up, Mr. Nolan? But what happens is a lot of times it's not about like hiding nothing or like feeling like I'm secretive or nothing, but it's been done to where it's used against you, right? And so my thing to you, Belle, right?
Right.
I understand if my old lady need to use my phone, right? I know if she need to use my phone or whatever the case may be, right?
Right.
But what happens when she's going through the phone? You get what I'm saying? I think that needs to be a follow-up question anytime you go. Because I don't have a problem with giving you my password. But are you the type that because you have access to my phone, whenever your curiosity spikes and I'm sleeping and you're woke at 3 o'clock in the morning, are you going to just grab my phone and just want to plunder? Because my main main thing. I don't like people plundering through my stuff.
Correct.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not
We
my
got
pockets,
some
not my pants, not my phone. Nothing. Like I
We
ain't
got some privacy topics if you want to go there.
My bad. I ain't know.
Hey, yo,
My bad. I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
I'ma
save all that.
We literally just started.
I'm gonna save all that.
Hey yo, Bell.
Yes, sir.
We not.
I just want to know how I feel about
I'm
that.
not on your side. I'm not even on Reese's side with this one,
Right.
because technically I'm a disagreeing and agreeing. But yeah, I do just feel like you got to have some type of privacy type ordeal. Don't get me wrong; it's not saying you're not having access to it, but where do we draw the line from you just picking up my phone to maybe turn the TV on versus to start plundering when I'm sleeping, like Reese said, 3 a.m. in the morning?
Well, I think I think it just goes like this. If you have a relationship that is based off of trust and honesty, you don't have those issues. She shouldn't feel the need to go at your phone at 3 a.m. And if she does, she probably doing something, or she probably insecure and not prepared and so hurt from her past that you got to reassure her, listen, I'm yours.
But why?
There's no reason to have to go through my phone. If you have my password, if you have all this access to me, it should no woman should be insecure at that point, because you're giving her that access. You're allowing her that space. Here's my password. What do you feel the need to go through my phone at 3 a.m.? Okay. You see a message.
Okay. We can leave it at that. And I'm going to just leave off with a final thought.
What's the final?
Ladies, if you feel the need to be rumbling through your man phone at 3, leave him alone. Just go. Go free yourself from that. Because at that point,
what Fantasia say? If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Bell just,
and we're going to go on to the next topic with that.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to try to go through these topics a little faster tonight. Let's do a society question. So, social media has made people more fake than ever. Do you agree or do you disagree?
AI did that.
Agree. Strongly
agree.
They should have added another answer on that one. I want to say AI has done that. And social media hasn't done that now.
Okay.
AI. Yeah.
Reese, do you agree or disagree that social media has made people more fake than ever?
Fake.
Filters.
Filters are one of them.
Filters. Yeah. Snapchat was the first mask. Yeah, the dog face. Yeah.
Yeah, they had another. I'd jump off the chair. I'd jump off the roof in that box. Yeah, definitely. Because everybody believes what they see on social media.
Yeah, it's like if you're posting your perfect relationship, then everyone just believes that's all they see. You posting nothing but happy. So social media, no one's gonna show you really 100%. They all gonna show you their best images.
Cause with social media, you gotta add like everything now. I feel like the TV, all that, right? All that we gotta just combine it all into one package deal. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because Zeus Network, right? Like the stuff they show on Zeus Network, I've noticed it change a lot of women. Like when they be watching the Bad Girls Club, like they demeanors be changing. Like when that season be on, like a new season, they whole demeanor change. You know what I'm saying?
But don't they got a new season every other week?
You feel what I'm saying?
There's a show on there called Baddies.
Yeah, Baddies. That's what it is. That's
destroying and that's destroying our community and embarrassing.
Baddies is one of them shows. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna get everything you want out of that.
It's embarrassing.
They got boxing on there.
They fight.
They got UFC.
It's embarrassing. It's stupid. It's dumb. Nobody won't see that representation of our community anymore. We tired of black women twerking, and we tired of black women feeling the need to want to do stupid in reality.
Why you
we are tired of seeing y'all with y'all wigs.
Stay in the Matrix.
Stop canceling the twerk.
Why you have to go extreme?
Every time I wake up, twerking been out of style for the last year.
Everybody
y'all want to stay in the Matrix and y'all want to be the one.
Nobody trying to
stay in the matrix. Stay in the matrix.
Who want to be in the
Okay,
matrix?
Matrix.
Stay in the matrix.
So because somebody want to see some. Somebody want
But
to
I
see
am
some
going to change the
twerking.
subject.
Because somebody
No,
want
hold on. You gotta give us one second.
I want to say.
We're not gonna focus on
No,
twerking.
I got one simple question.
He want
So I'm gonna
to.
ask you
He
this.
want to say.
Why
they
are
wanna
we the
stay
only
in the
community?
matrix.
Hold on. Why are we the only community that like the fact that our women are proprieted by their sexualism?
I can tell you why.
Other than their mindset. White women get promoted about business and all. Mexican, Hispanic, all of them get promoted for being wives, nurturing mothers. We are the only community that prioritizes toxic. We are the only community that prioritizes making women hoes in our community and bashing them for it. But then when they turn around and bash us for being dogs and hoes, it's a contradiction and we're all fake and hypocritical. So why we want to stay and play this? Because look at Natalie Nunn. She took black women and made them feel like it's cool to be toxic instead of wanting to be wives. Working and all this has went up to a new level where young girls rather be baddies than be scholars. Be baddies instead of doctors and lawyers and things that they could be to uplift our community. We the only community that destroys itself and then we blame everybody else when someone like me steps
And
up
I blame
speak facts.
social media.
Facts.
I blame the platform.
So you saying social media and Instagram is one of the reasons why
9 times out of 10, Natalie at home with her dude when she leave. She hugged up with suits on her. These women go home and live the life.
They got a family life.
I don't cook, I don't clean. But what was she doing in the house after what?
Yeah, I gotta change my answer. I gotta change my answer to disagree now after hearing what Bill said because whoa, player. Now what happens is right, those ones that can like, and the only reason I said that because once you said like we gonna ban the twerk, right? What I thought about, so I always thought about this one. Like somebody got to do it, and the reason why I'm sorry to say it, and it sucks, right? But everybody loves to see it, right? It doesn't matter the reason why black women can dance and shake their behind more than any other race, right?
Bro, Mexican women do it just the same.
No, hold on.
No, women can do it just the same. We all men like that.
No, they don't.
Guys, I kind of want to change the topic.
You feel what I'm saying?
What
when it comes down to certain things, when it's race oriented, right? The main reason why is because black people are gonna sell it no matter what it is, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's in between, whether it's doctors. What the batch of we got out here today, I'd rather them be in the club and shaking tail than in somebody's operating room or in somebody's restaurant serving some 5-star food because of the mentality of it, right? That's something that the internet is not doing. That's from home. A lot of that started at home. You see what I'm saying?
And like I said, like you always tell me, you just prove my point for me. You prove my point for me.
No, ain't internet fault then, no.
No, you proved my point for me in that same moment because you can't. What you basically said is you rather us stay in where we are represented in a bad way than represented how we used to be. Because prior to twerking becoming a fashionable thing, women were praised more for wanting to be athletes and all of these things, and black women had a real movement going. When Black Lives Matter became a thing, they really took the statues and made it a thing. We get to the latter years of 2023 on, it's become a thing. You'd rather see a woman twerking than being a doctor. You'd rather see a woman twerking than being a fashion icon, than being these things that women represent. And the sad part is we don't realize that people that shouldn't be these transformers are taking over what our women used to hold so high in regard. The fashion industry, they taking over and telling young girls how they should dress, how they should be. Just stating facts. Look it up. It's men trying to tell women how they should be women, especially our black women.
Well, I most definitely don't want to go with that one tonight. I'm going to go to the next question.
Change subject.
I'll go to
I agree to disagree.
So we're going to take it back to the relationship topic. Work husband or work wife dynamics are disrespectful to real partners. Do you agree or do you disagree?
Facts.
What? Work what?
Work wives and work husbands are disrespectful to the dynamic of your relationship or marriage.
Work husbands, what is that?
Like they work boo, or he buy her lunch or she buy him lunch, or they go to lunch together while you ain't there.
No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. If you got a work boyfriend, I'm no comment. I go to the next question. I don't have people have situations where they pull up on that joker at work.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah. She said she worked.
We can just go ahead and say we all disagree.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Wait,
it's
you say
okay.
it disrespects the
No,
dynamic?
it's
I
not.
agree.
You can say we all agree that it disrespects.
It disrespects.
Yeah,
You
we
think
all.
Okay, yes, it is disrespectful.
It's disrespectful for the fact of is that this person is buying your lady lunch.
Yes.
And then they're spending lunchtime together.
Yeah.
Guess what? It turns into 30
But what if
minutes.
your lady buying that person lunch?
That's even
I'm
worse.
gonna check her. She owe me lunch.
That's
You
even
know,
worse.
I'm gonna check her. She owe me lunch.
But what if she buying you lunch too?
No, that don't matter. It's still.
You know what? I don't care
So
now.
then she should be okay with me buying
You don't
big
care
booty
now?
Judy.
I don't care
Hold
now.
on. Then she should be okay with me buying big booty Judy lunch at my job. Then
Why she
Hey,
gotta
everybody
be? She gotta have
is.
a
I'm just saying if you.
Funny thing is, respect is all in the eye of the beholder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women can do all kind of women can do all kind of things that they deem innocent.
Yeah.
So if they gotta do that work, that's cool, and he nice. Oh, that's just John from the 4th floor, but every day he's on the 1st floor, buying you lunch and bringing you snack. He know you like.
Now when lunch turned from John being a lunch buddy to John
he
putting
know
his
you
John
like
putting
the
your
hot
girl.
sausages. There's no pork. You know what I'm saying? and then what happens is you find it innocent. You deem it innocent, and it's okay.
Mr.
But
John.
nothing a man
So
do.
you're basically saying women lack accountability.
Yes, definitely.
They do,
And
very
that's
much
what
so.
you want to say.
No,
Because
I
anything
feel
a man
women-
does.
I feel like women are too friendly sometimes.
No.
That's
It's not. Hell no.
Yes.
No, hell no.
Yes, too friendly because
No, they're not
John
too friendly.
say,
They
"Hey,
lack
beautiful."
accountability. A man can't be that friendly. I am a friendly guy. I am a nice guy. I say
I'm not
sweetheart.
nice.
I say love. I say darling. I say dear. But this is my babe. This is my boo, or whatever the case may be, right?
Oh.
But you can't do that to another woman, no matter how nice I am as a guy, bro.
What?
You get what I'm saying?
So you-
I agree with
obligated to
Reese.
be nice.
If your
you
girl
can be
wanna-
respectful,
I agree
but
with
you
him.
ain't got to be nice.
But you're gonna accept work from your workmate.
Hold on.
No,
Hold
that
on.
was just a probability.
What
to get you to elaborate.
Hold on, y'all.
Ain't
Hold on.
probability.
Where's that line at?
I work alone, solo.
Where's the line?
The line is it shouldn't be happening. You don't got no work.
No, where's the line where you're being polite, saying like "Good morning, hey, beautiful," and then going too far with that?
If a man says love or
Like, what's the line?
sweetheart to another woman and his woman on the phone, she pulling up. I don't
What?
care. A woman will pull up behind the slightest interaction sounding wrong.
Man, you're not having you're not having fun. You're not having fun in the background with another female's voice.
But I'm saying,
Around on the phone or anything around your woman, but she would sit there and have a whole conversation with a dude flirting
Yes.
in her face, and
Yes.
then feel like, oh, that's innocent. That's just John. From the
and
first
laugh a
floor.
little too long at jokes.
And then as a man, when you say something, you answer.
Hey, half of the time women be laughing. They just
A little too long.
no, yeah, but sometimes that's just the friendliest way to get
When
a
you
man
start
out their
touching
face.
the man and laughing and
You
rubbing
shouldn't
him,
be touching no
I
man,
promise
Del.
you, I'm going off.
So what's the friendliest way a man can get a woman out of his face?
Man knows
Hey,
how to
respectfully,
Man,
I have a wife.
man,
You can
Yeah.
laugh at a man
you
joke.
like that.
You laugh at a
What
man
the
joke,
world?
right?
You
And you
married?
just give him a couple chuckles so he can get out of your
Are
face.
you married?
Is
I
that
have a
okay
woman,
for a
either way
man
you
to do
put it.
if a woman
When you
is
in a
knowingly
Yeah.
flirting with him?
Gotta
If
get
she's
out
at
the
the register,
Hey,
you in my
you just
Bluetooth.
smile and nod, and they will go away eventually. If you're not talking,
Because you'll be on the phone.
So you're saying just smiling and nodding will
keep it pushing.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
how does that work?
If they seem like they're a threat, you give them your partner's number. So if they gonna call you, they gonna call your man.
Oh snap!
Simple.
no, because y'all sit there. I watched Zatima.
Who's
And
Fatima?
Zatima is Zach and Fatima from Sisters, BET,
Gotcha.
the spinoff. So I watched Zach and Zatima. She has a client that sent her a Birkin that was $30,000 to Zach in her house.
A Birkin. Huh?
He pulled up to their house. Now, mind you, this is just a client. This ain't even a work boo. This is a situation that some women face. So he pulled up to the house. Then he pulled up to the job in the midst of Zach trying to take her out to lunch. Long story short, She's like, I can't do business with you. You disrespecting my man.
Oh wow.
I want a Fatima. I want you to check him instantly. It shouldn't be no disrespect allowed at all.
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm hearing you right. So the dude bought her a gift
and sent it to the house where they dwell. So Zach set dude up and acted like he was her and was really trying to put foot and hands on Boo.
Zach sound a little
no, because you sitting here.
It's
not being a simp.
Zach was a simp.
No, because he established dominance right then and there with Buddy.
No, he did not. No, he did not. No, he
don't need to.
No, I'm gonna tell you why Zach didn't. Whatever you call it, dominant. Because on one of them episodes, I'm not remembering, she told him that he needed to go upstairs and handle his own business. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you remember that episode?
I mean, but you gotta also remember in that episode, they were active a lot. So sometimes she said she needed a break. It's different.
So she needed a break. Bro, that's her man. That's her husband.
You gotta also understand.
He asked for a favor and she turned him down. So what? So he got caught up in some stuff. What do you expect the man to do? So
that's different.
How is that different when a woman shut him? The woman shut him down.
But you gotta think about it.
Outside. So she pushed him outside.
Not necessarily. He did nothing like that. She had a client that she corrected that was being disrespectful to her man and her relationship. Okay. And she shut it down instantly. She told him from the get-go, this, that, and the third. So when he's... we don't went on top of it with him. But no, I'm just saying, I would like for my woman when it comes to work husband, check it instantly. There should be no work husband going on.
Hey, the show.
All right, so we can all agree that your partner shouldn't have work days.
No.
Work days?
Work days. Just
now she buying lunch for both of us. Oh yeah, lock it in.
No,
I'm just saying, like
my lunch without having to buy.
You're not about to buy no other man lunch, bro.
No. What I'm saying,
I wish you would.
What I'm saying,
I wish you would.
What I'm saying is, the girl gonna buy you some lunch, and she buy your girl.
You not buying another man lunch.
If it was ever a case where you had a coworker to where you know what I'm saying, you left your wallet in the car and
I'm
and
paying
y'all got a cafeteria right there. Yeah, and you want yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something simple. You know what I'm saying?
Like you know what I mean? In the car, now you gonna have to water that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A cool coworker. Now I'm not overly bearing to where I feel like you can't have no cool coworkers. Because like I said, if, you know what I'm saying, Elizabeth happened to, made a banging pasta salad the other week, and, you know what I'm saying, she always bring good food to work, you know what I'm saying, and I grab a little pasta salad from her, because she bought me a plate just because she bought other people a plate, and I come home and I tell you about Elizabeth bringing me a plate to work, and we all
eat. Not gonna go well.
Hey, listen, if that goes over well,
no, it's
right?
not.
It's not.
We have that type of relationship to where I wouldn't mind if, you know what I'm saying,
no woman trying to hear nothing about no other woman.
So you remember how you told me?
Ain't no woman.
You remember how you always like to tell me?
I know that. That's why I say it. But if you find, so that's the answer, right?
So let me ask you this.
If you can accept it, then I just want
to ask you this one question.
Put the ball in your court.
The minute she do that, it's going to start a thing where who you think she going to start talking to when you and her having issues?
When she for the street, that's all I mean.
Okay, and now Jody got your loving gone because he started as a working husband. Now he her ED.
But this is the thing about Jody.
What the hell is an ED?
Emotional.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Hey, you know the thing about Jody?
Female.
Hey, Jody. A lot of people don't realize, and I guess it's just all off of how you look at it. But the way I was looked at it, and I told you, my pops told me some stern things growing up when I had my heart broke, right?
Right.
And the thing about it is, once Jody gets your woman, right? If Jody able to get your woman, what you need to do is you need to let her go, and before you go to the next one, you need to go and check yourself, bro.
Right? What if you had love her, but what if you really love her,
if you the man, I'm telling you, if you
in love.
I was in sixth grade.
Old school love.
Sixth grade.
We'll have to go to the next topic, y'all.
Yeah, let's go on to the next one. This starting to go to another level.
Hey, I was ready. I was ready to let him have it.
Do you agree or disagree? Marriage is no longer necessary for a successful relationship.
All right, disagree.
I know you're gonna disagree, Bill.
He ready to get married right now.
All right, what you about
On
to
the
say?
show.
Bernie Gilbert?
Well, yo, good evening. My name is Vernon Gilbert. I'm most definitely going to answer this question. I believe marriage is necessary.
Okay, we got 2 golden forks tonight.
Golden, because
I mean, golden spoons. I don't know what y'all call it.
golden. What
Golden
Silver spoon.
we
gonna say this upper echelon Southern gentlemen. We gonna say that from now. We upper echelon Southern gentlemen. We ain't gonna worry about that.
Echelon.
All right, and Breeze, how do you feel about that question? Do you agree or disagree?
I don't think you need marriage to have a successful relationship.
Okay,
Hold on.
I'm gonna let you start since you have opposing.
Thank you. I wanted to hear what
I want to hear this.
I want to hear this.
I want to hear this.
All right,
Boy,
country boy Reese takes the floor.
I wish I had a zoom in button.
Yeah, so one of the main reasons why I believe it is because when it comes to marriage, in my eyes, that's the covenant between you, your partner, and God, right? And then, when you dive deep into it, stakes involved. What I feel like what happened is now marriage is just like another trophy piece.
Trophy piece.
Yeah, it's like another trophy piece, like because people get married and don't really mean it. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like the marriage is not
the true meaning of
marriage. They just using it as something just to show off to their friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
in a lot of situations, because when you get people that's like later on down the line, they've been married so many years, and then when they do separate, they talk about how bad it was and for how long it was bad.
Yeah,
and
but
like, you know what I'm saying? That was like a proven right there, because they got married under the misconception that the person would change or could change when they wasn't compatible for them.
They probably were, but love was different back then. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got married because they needed to, had to move, got pregnant and things like that. It's the dynamics of the marriage situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like more people marry for the benefit versus love. You know what I mean? I mean, the new marriage is business. Look at all these ball players and all these celebrities. Basically, they getting married for the business of marriage. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because once they came together, it made their business better.
Mm-hmm. I get that. I definitely get that. But it's not. I don't think it's mandatory, right?
To do what?
To be successful. Because a lot of times, if a woman adds a lot of pressure just because she want to get married right away, or
Oh, my bad. Y'all hit the wrong button. I'm still learning how to work this thing, man. So y'all gotta excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, it's called trial and error. And one day I'm gonna get it right. But at this moment, we are back, and I feel like we might want to. We ask that question again.
I actually think we gonna freshen up.
We'll freshen up.
Freshen up. We gonna come out with a new topic. Please send y'all opinions in the comments. We would love to hear y'all feedback. So this is going to be a society question. People care more about going viral than being real. Do you agree or do you disagree?
Man, Bootman proved that.
Who?
What's his name? Bootman? Boot.
Oh, Boot Gang.
Oh,
that was Boot Gang.
His real name is Jonathan
He's doing a
Gabbana.
lot better.
Catch and grab.
Jonathan Gabbana.
Like
He's doing a lot better though.
yeah, but think about it. In the beginning of his career, he started out one way, and the next thing you know, he started escalating and escalating and escalating. His what do you call them, pranks or whatever?
No, it was
Skits.
yeah.
His type of thing started getting higher and higher. Next thing you know, the man on OnlyFans.
Yeah, but you gotta also realize that if he didn't become Boot Gang, he wouldn't know what it is to become Jonathan Gabbana or Holy Gabbana, as he calls himself. If he wouldn't have been the person that was doing the stealing, he wouldn't know what it is to say, I did wrong in front of the world and be able to go to these prisons and leave with people being baptized. Like, I think he did Alcatraz, or not Alcatraz,
Alcatraz.
not Alcatraz. It's another name for it. I think it's Alvarez or something like that. It's a prison he went to, and people left being baptized. People left wanting to get prayed for, and everywhere he goes now, he said, like, I did this. I got tattoos on my face. I lived a life full of hellacious, iniquitous nature. Now I'm speaking for Jesus. I'm speaking on the behalf of the King. Like, I was wrong. Look what he did with me. So if he did that with me, whether you in this wall or behind the wall, imagine what he can do with you. Because some people get forgotten about. But he's one of those people that took what he was and used it as an example to remember those people behind the wall. Go and do what we're supposed to do.
All right now.
But still, like I said, he started out and he let social media take way too much control over him. And all his
They
decisions.
do anything.
But you got to think, he might have been
He-
doing that
he did
before
it.
social media.
For clout.
He might have been doing it before social media. It just became like, y'all doing skits, I'm going to do it for real.
I just think he was a bad child at that certain time.
Fact.
I feel like he was like in a teenage age when he first originally started.
Late teens, early 20s.
Yeah, it's dead. I mean,
Because he got away with a lot. He got away with a lot.
He was just bad.
He was bad.
but see, a lot of times what really happens is like folks see what's on social media, and so because they see it on social media, then that is why they do the things they do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, honestly, if we think about
to
it,
do it.
he kind of set that trend.
Yeah.
Because people do a lot of outlandish stuff in public places.
It's
these
getting
days.
worse now. It's getting worse. I mean, look at the videos of the boys that be walking around Walmart and just doing random things inside
Getting
the store.
kicked out also.
And like, but it's like saying, why? What makes you want to go into a public place like that and act them beyond
Because they know they're
butthole?
gonna get views.
But it's like saying you can go in an open field and do that, but you
Nope.
want to
So
go
I
in front
think
of
we
people.
can all agree that people do anything for clout.
Of course. That was given. They did it before.
Majority of people.
They
'cause
did it before social media.
I mean, but also remember when social media became a primary source of entertainment, when Facebook had began popping and Instagram began popping, it became a main source of entertainment. People were really already just taking real life and putting it on social media. Like, pranks became a thing that people felt was funny till it became personal, or it happened in real life when it happens to you. All these pranks about people hitting people in the head, like y'all said, Walmart and stuff, have become situations where somebody ended up getting hurt. Like, one dude got snatched up and put through a shelf, I believe, in Walmart, and he ended up almost dying from being beaten so bad. So you got to remember, young bulls out there, if you're doing these pranks, be careful, because your life is a risk you willing to take. Like, I'm just saying, I done seen one dude, he was throwing water balloons in Walmart, and the dude was about to toss him in the air. But you just got to think, make your choices wisely when you're doing these things on social media. But social media is, like Reese said last night, meant to be for entertainment, and I do agree with that. But some of y'all let social media become your lifestyle, and y'all start being NPCs instead of being real life players.
Okay.
They're willing to.
All right, y'all. We're going to switch up the topic again, and this is going to be a relationship category. Agree or disagree? Every relationship needs a leader.
Disagree.
You disagree, Bill?
I agree.
Vernon Gilbert, you agree?
I agree.
Country Boy Reese? Agree.
I'll start
right.
first if you want me to.
Yeah, I want you to start first.
Yeah.
So I believe at points in times, everybody has a position to play, right? But you sometimes are going to have to take wisdom from your woman. And she going to have to honor and respect you when you give her wisdom that it's a gut feeling you shouldn't be friends with these females or things. So
Women
at
do
point,
have that intuition.
so sometimes at points we still have to depend on the leadership of wisdom coming from our woman, because she is our rib. What does the rib cage do?
that
protects the heart.
That doesn't. What you're saying makes sense. It's just that you're not saying not listening to your woman don't mean she's not being a leader. She's a wise counsel.
I'm saying this, but wise counsels are needed sometimes in moments where you need somebody to give you guidance. So what does a leader do? Give guidance. So at points, as your partner's in there, she gonna have to lead you in wisdom with prayer. She might have to go pray for y'all where you don't know how to pray. So her giving you that wise counsel might come from God. Like I've been told, just off my relationship, my own personal experience. She told me one day, and she's like, the Spirit has been leading me to tell you something, and I just been letting it sit on me. She says, sometimes God can have you in the right field for the wrong reason, for the right season. And sometimes God can have you in the wrong field, but for the right reason, to gain experience for the right field he's going to put you in. That's where it takes place sometimes. Think about it like this. With your partner, does she ever provide you wisdom when you get lost or you start getting that block? Like, how do I go over this? It's not necessarily she leading you, but she's leading you with wisdom that might come from the Almighty. That's all I can say. So sometimes your partner has to be a leader in the relationship. It don't always mean like they big dog and you. It's just checking is a form of correction, or criticism a form of correction. If she can't check you or lead sometimes, then she don't love you. And my woman can't tell me I'm going down the wrong way, and I done been ignoring her for the GPS, and she keeps saying, your GPS is wrong, and I listen to my GPS more than I listen to her. I don't respect her partnership in this relationship.
Maurice, I'm sorry, Country Boy Reese. Do you want to follow up on that or give your opposing opinion?
I mean, just because I take her criticism in, her opinion in, her advice in, that's not making her a leader. What makes a good leader is being able to be corrected. But what makes a great leader is being able to understand on how to lead. So just because my woman comes and she might have a great opinion and I take it and it works, that still doesn't make her a leader. So I feel strongly that, when it comes down to the dynamics of a relationship, it has to be a leader. Some relationships require the woman to be the leader of their relationship, but that relationship kind of dictates on its own. Maybe she's the better suited candidate for it. It's nothing against women leading, but as a man, you should want to be deemed and crowned as the leader of the relationship. And even when you fall short, so she can pick you up.
Being that you said that, would you also agree that a good leader or a great leader has to know when to be led?
Yeah.
So being led by her wisdom doesn't mean that you know what I'm saying, she's not leading that department. There's leaders in different departments of the relationship.
You have to decipher through that. So even though you're listening to her, that's not necessarily meaning she's leading. You're still the leader. You're just listening to wise counsel. Because you still have to say, I'm gonna take this and take it and do what she say, or do what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like how God gave us a choice. You know what I mean? He tells us, if we follow him, we get this, but we still have to choose to follow him.
Most definitely. And once again, a leader, that's what you got to understand. Once you become the position of a leader, you're not being led by nobody. That's your position for it. Your leadership comes from your divine, your spirit, your energy, like how you face things. You can get counsel, like you said. You can seek counsel. Yes, that's that. Of course, God is who leads the soul, right? But just because my woman prays for me doesn't make her my leader.
Yeah, but she might need to lead you.
My leader.
It's not about being your leader. And it's about sometimes you might be sick one day, and she might need to take the lead for that day. Just because she takes the lead for a moment and is the leader for that moment,
my partner.
Doesn't mean okay. So in a partnership, sometimes you need a leader in the department of direction or the GPS. Sometimes you need a leader in the driving zone. It's not always a bad thing to sometimes let your woman help you with the leadership of your family.
Let your women. I
meant woman.
You said women.
I meant woman.
No,
we're not about to do that. We're not about to drag that out.
I know what.
And the final thought on CBR.
One closing statement I do want to make. Just because you a substitute teacher for a day that does not make you the teacher. That's all I'm saying, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
There you go.
Okay, right.
And you know what? Closing out. That was kind of a good example.
That was a nice topic. I felt it was, we got both sides of the spectrum. Shout out to the cast. All right. So the last question for the relationship topics. People give up on relationships too easily nowadays. Do you agree or do you disagree?
Oh, I'm ready for this one. Yes.
Since you're ready, do you agree or do you disagree?
Oh, I agree. People will throw away relationships way too fast.
All right. Belle, how do you feel about that question? Agree or disagree?
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree. And Reese? Gotta think about it, huh?
That's a good one. Do they give up too fast?
Yeah.
People give up on relationships too easily nowadays.
I gotta disagree.
Disagree. All right, kick it off.
Yeah, I disagree. I feel like a lot of times they stay too long.
What?
You say they stay too long?
Yeah, a lot of times they stay too long. Especially
Sometimes.
like how we spoke on a lot of the things that we touched on today.
You think people stay too long?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in 2025, I feel like you can say that, but the majority of the people, these new age women, the sight of soon as my peace is tampered with, they ready to go. Not saying that they peace ain't important, but it's almost like saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, you it gets a little rough, you get a little uncomfortable, and now you ready to throw it all away, all because of a small incident.
I get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah.
A lot of times though, them small incidents, what I realize is like, if you ain't willing to like let things go, right, as far as being able to really build, the relationship ain't gonna work. So now if you go into a relationship and you feel like, okay, I want to grow with this person, then what'll happen is like you'll be willing to stick it out. You know what I'm saying? But if you know for a fact, like, I ain't gonna take this, but maybe I hope this is the last time, man, go on, let that go, man. Because if it happen again, now it's just gonna add more pressure.
That's a valid crash out.
You staying too long, man.
No, ain't no such thing as no valid crash out.
It's not.
Like, it's
Valid
no,
crash
no,
out.
it's not.
If you don't want a man with
What?
kids and he's showing signs that he got baby mama drama, then don't go down that road. Go and find you a man with no kid because he gonna have some baby mama drama.
Facts.
And it's not necessarily of him sleeping with his baby mama. He might be fighting with baby mama trying to see my son.
Some
Wow.
people get a little emotional when
Yeah.
you say that to them. Like, some people like, oh, I like a dude. I saw one of them pop the balloon things, and the dude was like, oh no, I'm looking for a girl who ain't got no kids, and she basically called him like, I forgot the word she used, but she tried to say it made him less of a man because he wouldn't want to date a woman with
I don't
children.
look at that as less of a man. I look at that as a man who has boundaries, who may want to be the first father of the child. Like, maybe like, men can have boundaries and expectations and requirements just as well as women do. Because I guarantee you,
I'm ready.
it's a lot of women.
Nah.
Hey, you ain't got no job, I don't want you. If you ain't got it going on, stay where you at. Men can have requirements too. If you got kids, I don't want.
A man would take a woman without a job, and a woman wouldn't take a man between jobs. Meaning he can be basically about to get a job in a couple of days, but she won't even take a chance on that, all because he don't have a job right then.
That's some women.
Well, it's once
Not
again,
unicorn.
these unicorn, fairy tale, polka dotted, these women that y'all be talking
They're
about.
not a dime a dozen now. They're not just out there lined up.
It's not a whole.
Come on, let's let Belle get the floor.
You
for a little bit.
hipper. No, man, I'm letting you
They're
live.
not lined up.
are you
They
talking
out
about?
there, but everybody can't get them though.
So,
I mean, they either they already booed up and locked down.
And the good ones usually already locked down.
They already locked down.
Because you can tell
I'm just waiting.
Bella a unicorn and got him a unicorn. And
Hello.
you expect there to be
We gonna
more
make the unicorn baby.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
There's somebody out there that don't got a unicorn.
I'm just waiting. So, when y'all ready for me to get
Wow. Go ahead, Belle.
I will say this. So, read the question again because I want to make sure I say this
You
right.
say read the.
He was rich.
No, because I was listening
The
to y'all.
question
Taking interest in y'all.
is-
Take my glasses off.
Go ahead.
People give up on relationships too easily nowadays.
Yes, they do. In the story.
Okay, you there?
Final thought, Bell.
Yeah, because they took the whole subject. I've been being quiet.
The final thought.
I've been being quiet the whole subject.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
So let me say it like
I'm gonna
this.
move the mic out the way.
I agree they do, because that love, that 90s type of love, that 70s, 80s love that we had in the black community has gone. There's no more I'm staying with you. A woman will drop a man like a bad habit. If he don't pay the rent one month, she going to get back with her baby daddy.
That's crazy.
And it's the truth.
Bill,
It's
that
the truth.
extreme?
It's that extreme. I had a homeboy. He wasn't holding it down. She had to start taking care of him, and he was trying to start a business. She couldn't support him during the time when he was down trying to start a business, and he was investing his money in the business. But years later, a couple years later, when he got that business, guess what she did? Spin the block. Guess what he told her? It's too late. And just like you brought up the pop the balloon situation,
Yeah.
I remember the episode with Dude. She had over 5 kids with 5 different baby daddies.
But
she gonna say
she got an attitude with the man because he said that.
But she gonna tell him at the reunion, you were wrong because you're saying you won't take me with these many kids. No, that's the thing. We'll take you with those many kids and make you a millionaire by the time we done with our relationship. We turn women into millionaires in relationships, whereas a woman cannot turn a man into a thousandaire. And prior experience, I've helped in situations that I was dating, make sure they were straight, they was able to handle business. And when I was down one time, I had a moment of a chink in my arm. And guess what she did? I'm going back to baby daddy. And left to go back to baby daddy that she ain't been with in years. Women will leave you at the drop of a dime if they feel like you're not Superman. Once you establish that, you have to keep being Superman. Whereas a woman can fall down and lose her job tomorrow, we'll still love her through that. Let us not have that check on Friday. I don't love you no more. Men are only conditionally loved. Women, children, and dogs are the only thing that are loved unconditionally. Facts.
Women have more help and support and foundations for them. As men, we have the lesser. And it's not to say that it's, I don't want to blame society, but we are looked as the provider, the strong one, the
not
one
to cry.
So
can't show emotion.
So to go back to one of the previous questions, saying leader, if this is the person that's supposed to be strong and be able to handle emotions and have to be the provider, wouldn't you want that person to be the leader?
So this is what I do want to say this just to answer your question. The way it come from, this is where I blame men at, right? Is because we have too many simps out here, right? And they done got the game messed up. Right, things ain't the same no more. These women steady run across these same dudes that's out here like these Peter Pans. That's what they run across. The same way you got the unicorn, you got these Peter Pans out here. The men in tights spreading that fairy tale dust around you.
How you said it? Those fellas staying never land.
So what happens is you do this, and it's the only time where you know what I'm saying. Not to feel like you know what I'm saying a hypocrite, but that. A lot of time women go through that phase and a lot of them, they harden because of that, right? Because you got men that's really looking for a come up, looking for a place to stay, need somebody car to drive.
What the hell?
You see what I'm saying? Like
homosexuals.
It's out there, bro, and we can't. We're not gonna just brush past that and act like you know what I'm saying. The real ones ain't out here fighting for their life every day.
Hold on, boy. Hold on.
Every day I gotta fight. Ooh, my love.
Yes, sir. Facts.
Wow, y'all two agree?
You get what I'm saying?
Because we hardworking men.
So it's really man fault on that.
Yep.
Now, when the women are responsible and need to be held accountable for where it's at on their end. On the other side of it, as man, there's too many of them. We gonna just call them simps because I ain't want to call y'all what we call them, but we gonna just wrap it up and we gonna say simps. There's too many of them out there, bro.
Can I ask you a
war?
question?
It's a war on real niggas right now.
So I'm gonna
tap the jaw when we get done. I'm sorry.
So I want to ask this quick question. And I think it's gonna pair well with what we just was
my
talking
chance
about.
on being a real
Hold on, because I don't want to lose it. Would you say that the women of today would prefer simps over alphas because they can control a beta man the way they can't control a man who has himself all the way together?
Okay, so
you gotta be a real alpha.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need, you got it together, you
If
can hold it
want-
down.
The question
everything.
you're asking is for a woman to answer.
Real alpha.
So one more time.
Would you say, special guest, that women today prefer beta males to alphas because they know someone such as ourselves up here that have it together, have things going for us, don't need
So
or
beta is
depend.
below alpha.
Simp.
I
That's
feel
what we
like women prefer alpha because if you're an alpha and it's not even simping. I feel like if you an alpha, you got all your ducks in a row. So you know how to be a man and to be caring, loving, and attentive to your partner while still standing firm on being a man and being respected. I feel like we would prefer the alpha still. An alpha that's a simp.
No. Why would you want him to be a simp?
My thing is simp is just a word. What is a simp?
So what you tell
sucker?
me?
A sucker.
someone who spent his last to go buy her a Birkin bag instead of paying his rent.
Oh, not the Birkin bag.
Well, it just seems like these women who y'all coming across.
Money bag yo is a simp.
Hey, the way you do it,
All these celebrities are simps.
you became that the minute you chose a woman that desires a Birkin bag.
Exactly.
And that's why I say as a man, when you, bro, if I meet you in the club and you dripped in designer and I come and ask you what you want to drink and the first thing you want to do is try and get the top shelf thing just because of probably what I'm looking like or how I'm rolling, you probably see me in there and you just think I'm the bag and you try to tap my pocket.
Facts.
Guess what I know? As a man, I know that this ain't the tree I'm trying to bark up.
No.
Now, if back when I was young and I had a couple dollars to blow for that night, hey, anything possible. You feel what I'm saying?
You said Don Julio on roll.
What you say?
But the funniest thing
Who you
about it
with?
is
You know
men
what I
will go
mean?
buy that top shelf liquor for,
I'll be right back.
for that baddie and still don't get none.
Yeah, but that's a chance.
No.
It's called gambling. The same way we play they play prize pick every Saturday.
We kicking game the minute we approach you.
Yeah, we
How you
gambling.
doing? So and so.
Nah, we
Won't
ain't
even leave with a real number.
We ain't doing that.
And the minute she
We ain't
say
doing
she
that.
want what Casamigo, I'ma go. The
But see,
Migo
it's
going to the
it's
Casa.
women with that mentality,
These
though.
girl want drink
Just to own up
Douce.
what you say. It's that mentality of women that's really fucking it up. Oh, dang, I ain't mean to throw that one out there. They really messing it up. Yeah, that was pure action.
But my whole thing is
throwing the ball.
I'm actually take
I'm
this
trying to-
topic
yeah.
and go over
Yeah.
to the next question.
Yeah.
So the next question is, if you are in a relationship, is it okay to be in a club every weekend?
No.
Agree or disagree?
I mean,
You in a relationship with your club husband like T-Pain's song say, that's coming out.
well, you got some ladies that like to say they like to spend time with their homegirl. So you know what I'm saying.
All right.
So it's like I guess it depends. It depends on what you in the club for.
I'll go last because I got a great scenario I want.
Yeah, I feel like no, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with having fun.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
Reese, you can go next. I'll go last.
I mean, I wouldn't either. And my only thing is like every weekend. I don't know.
I mean, you go out every week.
You said it's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
bro, it would be okay because 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying. I got something to do.
I live
You know what I mean?
home
And
to be with my.
I'm always on the go doing things, and then when I do get time to have time to unwind and relax, so I do know for at least a fact I can say I probably go out at least once a week. Right, at least once a week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I go out, have some drinks. So I wouldn't have a problem with. The only problem that I would have would just be like the timing of things, like how we going out. Like you going out getting drunk and toe up every weekend, and you coming in staggering, you know what I'm saying, ladies, it'd be a problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know what I mean.
All right.
You go out with your
right
homegirls to get some drinks or whatever. I ain't got no problem with that.
So,
Why you say no?
because I ain't got time for your club husband to sit here.
So she got a club husband?
Man, listen, T-Pain done came up with the song. It's gonna drop tomorrow called Club Husband. And he said, if you out every weekend with your girls, you need a club husband. So I feel like this. If we in a relationship, why you need to be at the club every weekend? People in the club are looking for love. They not looking to be there for nothing else other than busting down or getting bust down. So I mean, it is not enough love in the club for me to be there every weekend.
Even if she going to just have like some drinks or something with her girls.
It depends.
Like, I ain't talking about like a club, like a hardcore club.
You talking about like a bar or something?
I mean, like, just look.
Every weekend, bro. Yeah. I might have planned dinner for us this weekend, or it might. So your anniversary fall on this weekend. You don't put all this time and effort in.
I don't think she'll go out for an anniversary. Like,
why not? I done seen it happen.
If she go out for an anniversary, then let me ask you a special question.
When you was growing up, did grandma spend the night at her friend house after going to the club? Did grandma not be home by 2 a.m. after going to the club? Did grandma kick it with Patty and them at the bingo hall to almost 5 a.m. and then walk in the house like she did nothing wrong after the club every weekend?
I know this is completely off topic, but I come from a background of club owners. So when they go out,
I'm saying like, I get it, but I'm saying like respectfully, the generation you seen coming up, were women in the club till like 5 a.m. like this generation, or were they out every weekend with their girls?
Yes, but if me being honest, because this is completely off topic, my people's party at home. We doing card games. We got it going on in the house, and they party all night together. So I'm kind of used to seeing my folks come home daylight. And
again, you being a unicorn, that's what you grew up on, right? So my thing is, I'm not gonna be okay every weekend in the club. Sometimes I might want time with my woman and it not be necessarily you. I'm not knocking you going with your homegirls, but if it's almost 3-4 o'clock in the morning every weekend you come home, no, that's a problem. I feel like it's something that's detached in our relationship where you feel like you need to be in the club every weekend.
And that's what I was definitely about to say. The thing about that is, right, if your old lady wants to be in the club every weekend, then it's one or two things that's going on. One or two things that's going on. It's either you're gone all the time every weekend, so she's finding something to do to occupy her time, right? Or you're not giving her what's supplemented, and so she's filling a void, right? And what happens is you'll be able to decide. Like, if you got a factor of the matter where if she's going out, and I don't want to say club because I've seen relationships where, you're busy, right? And then you have time, you go out, you have a few drinks or whatever. Right. Once again, you ain't coming in all times of the hour of the night, sloppy drunk every single weekend, every single night, whatever. Like there's no problem, bro. And what happens is it's that freedom, you know what I mean? Because I don't want you to feel like you living under a cloak. Like I want you to know, like, hey, if you and your girls want to get together and go have some mimosas or whatever the case may be, go to the hookah bar, hookah lounge, whatever. It's cool, as long as you're doing it respectfully, because if I want to do something and I tell my old lady, hey, baby, we're going to do this, woo, woo, woo. Or even if I come and surprise you and I find out you about to go to the club with your girls and you about to go out and I come and surprise you, as long as you're willing to understand, like, hey, I'm coming first, even if it's last minute. Hey, y'all go ahead without me. I can't make it.
I'm just saying, If she ever do that?
So from my perspective I'm going to give y'all, I'm actually going to give a final thought.
Get out of here.
So if you are in a relationship and you find yourself in the club every weekend, I don't think that's a safe place to be when you're in a relationship.
Because guess what happened? You had that one slip, that one drink, that one Bill Cosby pill in the drink. Because you done slip up and trusted your girls. Okay. In the club every weekend you want to. Your clothes going to be outside Sunday morning, 5 o'clock when you pull in.
Let me ask you something. If it's lucrative outside of scripting, if it's lucrative, is it okay? Like if it's beneficial, like, grandma don't come home from the bingo hall at about 4 or 5 in the morning, but grandma come home about 800 in the morning. You know what I mean?
But it's a different. But the bingo hall is different. The bingo hall is different than the club. Not really. It's more of like a social club, but at the same time, like I could go do that with you. You kicking it with your girls. Your girls not gonna want the man to come with them. They gonna want to be on that bald head.
No, but see, that's the wrong type of woman, I think, from the get-go, because that's what I was saying.
I would just say, if you got a good woman, she should not be in the club every weekend.
Because you might like
not every weekend.
I got a question for you. You saying, so if you pull up and you done plan just a spare the moment spontaneous date, right? And she say, we going to the club tonight. And she tell you, I'm still going. we can go on this date, but when I leave here with you and I'm done with our date, I'm going back to the club with our girls. You still gonna be with them?
See, I feel like you're only describing promiscuous.
No, I'm just asking, yes or no. If she tell you
that's a promiscuous
it's
woman,
not
no.
necessarily. You say
yes, it is. No, because see, and I try to keep it like non-biased, really. When I describe them, like I don't try to box.
No, she not cheating or nothing. She just telling you.
All of the women you're describing are promiscuous.
That's what I said. A sleepover.
That's a man staying.
That's
a man staying in a relationship too long. If you get a promiscuous woman and you can't try and make a relationship out of it. It's not build a bear.
Okay.
You feel me?
We are going to take it to a new topic. So this topic is financial stability is more important than physical attraction.
I mean, if you got the bag as a man, then it doesn't matter because you can take care of the woman. So, I mean, I don't care how you look.
So agree or disagree?
That I maybe disagree.
Financial stability is more important than physical attraction. Belle, go ahead.
Financial stability is more important than a physical attraction.
So,
yeah.
I agree with JR.
I can't. Yeah,
I agree.
I don't judge. I don't judge like, by looks. Looks on me.
If you ain't got your rent paid, but you out here trying to look like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion,
priorities
with your last bit of rent, I'm not about to help you pay $800 of rent. You knew that bill was coming up, and you decide I'm gonna take this $800, get my hair and nails done, go to lunch with the girls at Benihana's. My man got me. No, I don't. Especially if we just dating. No, I agree with JR. Financial stability, especially when dating, because we're technically still single until we decide we're being serious or we're headed to marriage and dating with a purpose. You got to have your own come up because you never know how quick somebody will do you wrong in a relationship or in a dating purpose. Would you say, Reese?
I mean, I think physical attraction is key to a relationship or financial stability.
What?
We could work it out from there. I feel like
you gonna put it back on here like Marlon.
I
feel like it's a sex based thing, right? Just my opinion of it because I know as a man, I'm not gonna go and even approach.
And I agree with you on that.
That I don't find physically attractive, so I'm not even gonna know about the bag.
So
and
for
there's
me
women
personally,
that I do know that have the bag. Not to cut you off. There's women that I do know that have the bag and that don't get approached by men because they're not their physical attractive type. That's why men, like you said, I feel, and I don't want to say it, but you cap because men will pay that $800 a month rent for that big booty. You may not do it, he may not do it, but there's somebody in line waiting on it.
If you ask me,
because it's big.
At this stage,
if you ask me, you better look good and have your finances together, or I don't want you.
We live in 2025, right?
It's 2025. You can have.
We live in 2025.
They gotta have both.
You gotta have both.
I'm gonna say it like this:
if you're not physically attractive, all it takes is a good-looking person to turn your head.
Facts.
That's it.
And if you ain't got that bag together,
then somebody I'll take the bag to wheel you in. You see what I'm saying? So from a female's perspective, they don't care. They'll sleep with they'll date an ugly dude and tell him I love you every day and mean
Hence me saying,
just because he got the bag.
Hence me saying,
do it.
If you got that bag, she gonna look past your Jay-Z nose or your Dame Dash bald head and gonna want you for the bag. Financial stability with men, especially if we are not financially stable, that girl ain't giving you two looks whether you got a grill in your mouth or you the most handsome man in the world.
Jay-Z got with Beyonce not for the bag, but because she was beautiful. When Jay-Z got with Beyonce, guess what? She didn't have the bag.
Beyonce chose to stay with that man past him cheating because of his money. I can guarantee you.
That was a woman, Belle. But as a man, the question was asked to a man. As a man, Jay-Z would have not. He could have went for Whoopi, and Whoopi had the bag. Okay? He didn't. He went for Beyonce.
You know why men don't usually choose women who make more money than them?
because
It makes them feel insecure.
Hello, Jay-Z stayed with Beyonce. Beyonce stayed with Jay-Z because of the bag.
Hey, a real
I
man.
can guarantee.
I'm gonna keep it G with you. A real man gonna want a woman with a bag.
That
You know
part.
what?
Yeah.
On some G, I'm gonna keep it real
That
with you.
part.
You know
But
what I'm saying? I'm gonna go as a man. I'm gonna make all the money I need in the world. But sometime when I find myself, I need to be able to go to my old lady and be like, "Babe, listen,
Look at all that
I'm trying to do whoop the whoop the whoop whoop whoop.
Hey, Cardi
I
B
need
got more
this
money,
right
If
now.
we get a divorce and I leave with
You
your
feel what
bag,
I'm saying?
what do you do?
I need this right now. You see what I'm saying? And especially if you talking about, if you want to, let's just put it in, fictitious numbers, right? Let's say we dealing with numbers, and I need 50,000, and I know I got 50,000, but I got some other things going on. But I got a woman that I can go to and be like, babe, let me get 25,000 right quick because I'm trying to make this move right quick. You know what I'm saying? Even if we break it down on a smaller level, babe, let me get $200-$300 right quick because I'm trying to go get this little car right quick, and I'm gonna put some money to it and flip it or whatever the case may be. But I got a babe with money. Then guess what? I need a babe with money. I don't need nobody that ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? So on the back end, it's like, as a man, I'm gonna go and look for a woman, physical attraction first,
Right.
and I'm gonna just sit back and pray. I hope shorty got a good head on her head.
Yes, I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that.
Like
I feel like it's 2025. You can have both these days.
And the thing is,
And I feel like, speaking from a woman perspective, anything that you request out of a man, you better be able to cough it up yourself.
And if she dropped 20 on the chest or the ass, then I did it again. If she dropped 20 on the chest or the back, then you already know what you're getting yourself into, cuz.
jar number 2. How many jars we gonna get tonight?
I done got about 4 on my
I don't know. We're gonna have to get a bucket.
Yeah.
He feeling it every day,
We're
bro.
gonna get a bucket.
But okay,
So
I got one little small quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So my question to you: he has everything together,
Right.
but he doesn't have the financial support to start the business. I'm talking about he got the plan, everything adds up. He can present it. He just needs someone to be his partner financially. Would you support him, special guest, if he's getting it off the ground? And in the back end, you going to be part of the reason he's able to get where he needs to go with his business.
So respectfully, and that's a good question, but respectfully, if my partner needs anything from me and I have access to it, marriage or not, my partner will have what they need.
Facts.
Because before my partner have to ask another person outside of me, I'm gonna make sure he's safe.
Sandwich.
Unicorn vibes. Put in the comments, hashtag unicorns are real.
Fairy tale once again.
I mean, I can't say that because if you really look at it, I ain't gonna lie. Offset got boosted because of Cardi. Jay-Z got boosted because of Beyonce. He out still living off Tiny.
I just feel like that Offset and Cardi,
He walked
bad
away with
examples.
He walked away.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that's
No,
that's-
because-
bad examples.
Yeah,
Because
I-
Cardi made more money than him over the last 2 years.
No, but what? And I get I get what you're trying to say, but just like on like a normal, cause we normal people, right? Normal human beings.
Yeah.
So like when we go through like regular everyday things,
Right.
A lot of times what happens is, like I say, women do have a tendency of wanting to have a man's back and have his best interests at heart, right? And like I said, a lot of times that a man that woman really wants is really not going to come in the form and fashion of what she may think in her head, her expectations.
Right.
He might not be as chiseled as she pictured or envision. He might not be as tall as she would want. He might not be as light or as dark as he might want. But they have they sights set on things that's unrealistic. So the ones that they can see for themselves that would be good for them, they overlook because they're chasing the physical attraction. Same thing for men. We could have a woman that might match us, that might fit our every need, but we will overlook them for our fantasy woman, for our desire. You know what I'm saying? Over anything else.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is. Rich or famous or not. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Ricky, Bobby, Lil Tay, anybody, you know what I'm saying? If she want a straight dude, the straight dudes is all that's gonna please her. But he will never be right for her. Especially if she got 3 kids. She need a man that go to work every day, that come home every day. He might not have that much of a personality. He might not be the funniest in the room. You might have to chuckle at his jokes just because you know babe can't tell no jokes. You might have to tell him, get to the point, Mr. Scrumman. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to cheer him along, but that's the woman's job. You want that dude that's making you laugh and tickle? Guess what? You ain't the only one laughing at them jokes. Not saying that it gotta be that way, but yeah, I mean, hey, unless it's yours. You feel me? But that's just for society. That ain't me. Once again, that ain't me. I don't feel like that. I'm a lover boy.
And with that being said, we gonna pay some bills.
Mm-hmm.
Commercial break.
Commercial break.
Changing my lifestyle, I know sometimes I'm just bound to go and be great. I'ma put my pipe down, niggas pythons, I just know to keep my Drake. It don't cost to show your love, sometimes love is all it takes. I got scars, this shit so crazy, you can see it all on my face. So I go out like Tony Montana, all that hate shit, fake shit, playing both sides, I can't stand. They got questions for all my shots, just like I'm Iverson, I got answers. She a bad bitch throwing tans, but I keep on pounding her like Panther. A white boy keep her safe like Santa. She keep on watching her flow like Pine, the only one fucking high. Fuck, at least that's what she tell me. You can't trust no bitch, you know that's lot. I'm turning to a feeling. You can pour your all into a bitch, don't let her run you empty. I love her head, but she ain't got no mind. We just got some chemistry. This bitch so bad, she look just like Mariah. On science, I turned to history. She thought I was fucked up in my head. I turned a bad bitch straight to memories. I've been counting up these days, but these friends was getting to me. Whoa, whoa, so much on my mind, can't take no more. All them lies they can't control. They keep on telling me they dead for me, but that's some shit they don't show. Been traumatized and blindfolded, and peep this shit they did behind my back, but somebody changing my lifestyle. I know sometimes I'm just bound to go and be great. I'ma put my pipe down, niggas pythons, I just know to keep my Drake. It don't cost to show your love, sometimes love is all it takes. I got scars, this shit so crazy, you can see it all on my face. So I go out like Tony Montana, all that hate shit, fake shit, playing both sides, I can't stand. They got questions for all my shots, just like I'm Iverson, I got answers. She a bad bitch throwing tans, but I keep on pounding her like Panther. A white boy keep her safe like Santa.